We've arrived in Casablanca, which is the biggest city in Morocco. Casablanca is famous simply because of all the movies and books that mention this city. Researching this place, we weren't able to find a whole lot to do, but we're determined to actually find something. The first thing that we're going to do today is go see the Hassan Mosque. It's this very picturesque mosque right on the water, so it makes it, it's probably the most popular thing to do here. We're just walking to the mosque, and this place is considered a very modern city, but there's a very big mix of rough, kind of torn down shamble apartments, and then across the street, brand new, super modern, kind of edgy buildings. So it's in a pretty interesting spot to walk around. So the mosque is obviously on the water, and there's actually a swimming area. There's tons of kids swimming and families walking around, and looks like the tide's out, and a bunch of people fishing. It's kind of a random, not what I expected here. And you can really smell the salt air here, which also is surprising me. I keep forgetting that this city's right on the coast. And you can get it.
Jump is here.
And there's a ticket over there?
Yes.
A ticket? Okay. Thank you. I thought we could just walk right up and go there, but I guess you have to walk all the way around to go get tickets. There are sections where it looks like you can go in, but they're blocked off with guards. We thought, we were told you have to buy tickets. You have to get a ticket and to actually go into the mosque, but just to walk around the area, which is actually quite stunning here, you don't need a ticket. So, and this mosque is supposed to be 60 meters tall, and then there's a laser on top that is pointed to Mecca. It's 10 in the morning, and it's this place is hardly anybody here, so it's a great time to actually show up and see this place. The marble walls are what's also very, this place is famous for. You can go in, and apparently there's a 2-hour tour that can bring you around, but that's what you need a ticket for. This place is quite extravagant. A drone shot would be amazing because it would capture all of the tile that is kind of surrounding the mosque here, but we read that drones were banned here, so we decided to not actually bring it with us. The city is very walkable. You can it's not an issue getting around without a taxi or anything like that. Right now, we're just trying to find a specific coffee shop that we read about. Rick's Cafe is supposed to be this kind of a famous cafe here linked to a bunch of movies. We showed up to try to get a coffee, but they're away on vacation, so we're not going to be able to get in there. We're right in the mix here of downtown Casablanca. We got guys welding, coffee shops, scooters being fixed, everyone cruising around. So it's only, it's 10:45, but the city has definitely started to wake up. Everywhere we notice there's always men at the coffee shops hanging out. There's very rarely ever a woman around. Just one.
Bread.
Yeah. What are these called?
What?
What are these called?
Khubza.
Khubza.
In Morocco.
Thank you. So this bread is very popular here as a morning breakfast. It was 1 dirham. I thought it was going to be a couple more than that, but and it's kind of all it is a dry bun, but they're pretty good for right now. Sqala is supposed to be a really popular restaurant here within the Medina in the historic district. They described it as a Portuguese fortress, a very chill little spot. Hopefully the food's good. Really opens up into this big open area. It's really nice in here and really busy. So hopefully I see the tagines that are already on the go. So I'm sure there's good stuff. The thing that's popular at this restaurant is the Sqala breakfast, which comes with Moroccan pancakes, seminola cakes, donuts, scrambled eggs with klee, tagine, fresh cheese and olives, fruit, dried fruit mix, as well as almonds, some toast, coffee, tea, and orange juice. Very busy spot, but a great little breakfast. It came to 115 dirhams, which was with a tea, so not a bad price. Here in Casablanca, we're staying at Hotel Central, which is just off the edge of the old Medina and right on to a pretty busy little square. We have a nice balcony Ended up we having 3 single beds, tiny bathroom, nothing too special, but a great spot to people watch from here. And lots of restaurants all around the square. Right now we're in the actual Medina. We're trying to find more like the busy spot where it's a big residential area, but there's got to be a spot where all the shops are and where everyone's going to buy maybe street food or just having a good spot to eat. We finally made it to like a section where it's like looks like a men's clothing, shoes, and I'm only assuming that there's different sections as we'll kind of make our way through the Medina. Lots of shoes here, big shoe section, and I don't know if it's actually a great spot to get a deal. We'll find out. It's kind of like lots of knockoffs, I think. We've just been walking through and it kind of opened up into like this bigger square, and I see looks like there's some restaurants or little patios set up as well. This is lots of belts for some reason, a big belt market if you're looking for a leather belt. And this is more pots. There's all these tagines over here too. Actually there's some right here. This is like the common Moroccan way to cook. You put a bunch of different, like a broth, potatoes, meat, onions, all the vegetables in there, and then you cook it in the oven. It's a traditional Moroccan way of cooking, but you can get different sizes as well. We're at the section of the Medina that has the clock tower. That's like kind of a main section in the Medina, and it's also very busy here, and it's open. So right in the middle of this place is like a mini nail salon, and all these ladies are yelling. It sounds like they're arguing, but they're just kind of bantering back and forth at each other. Where we are is super busy with locals. This is like the authentic Moroccan experience here. We're in the market. There's I don't even think I've seen a tourist, and we're getting a lot of attention, just a lot of people asking where we're from, and we're in the mix here. And another, see how popular the bread is? Like this bread is everywhere. Looks like we made our way into the food section, or the vegetable portion of the market. Definitely lots of rices and beans. I can smell like the raw meat in the air, which is smells a bit rotten, but looks like full of chicken. And all these vegetable stalls coming up. So dates, very popular here all throughout Morocco. We had a date milk at Sqala earlier, and it was tasty. Obviously the bread's sold everywhere. Very, very inexpensive as well. The Medina is actually surrounded by 4 kilometers of a wall-like fortress with 8 gates that allow you to enter it. Like these guys are just in the middle of the road, cutting up fish, weighing them, and then putting them on ice for people. And then those guys just stacking watermelons. So this guy is selling mint. Like the smell of mint in the air is crazy. Just huge bushes just of simply mint. And then people also just out cleaning their dishes, just living their life here. There's also all these little coffee shops that are literally just a guy in a window, and you just walk up, grab a coffee or tea, and then keep going. And they're peppered throughout everywhere. And they just have a small little gate that opens up and then they close it. Great, thank you. There's all these really good, kind of like baklava with chocolate, kind of. So we're just having a quick snack.
Where are you from, sorry?
Oh, we're from Canada.
Yeah, keep it quiet.
No, but close.
Yeah, you will come to Casablanca.
Have you been
First time in Morocco?
No, second time, but first time in Casablanca though. Everyone's super friendly here. Obviously, everyone wants to know where we are, not where we are, where we're coming from. But managed to get a couple of these. Cost 8 dirham for about 10 pieces of these little treats. So, good deal. We sit here? Thank you. Merci. So we're going to kind of chill for a bit, grab a tea, and just watch everything that's going on in the market here. The big difference here in the coffee scene in Morocco is that at the cafes, all the chairs are facing out on the street. We haven't seen any chairs that are facing in or kind of towards each other versus kind of in North America, they're around a table facing in, and it's meant to kind of be a group versus here it's meant to sit and watch everything that's going out on the street and to people watch. We've gotten a little bit lost in here. We came across this like random little corner of all these things are on the wall, random things. Bottles, there's a radio up there, a soccer team picture, clothes, handbags, random paint, lots of pots, Moroccan flags, there's boxing gloves, hats. I see like a little ship. Around every corner there's a lot of things going on in this place. Casablanca definitely exceeded our expectations. We had pretty low ones from what we read, but being in the Medina, going to the mosque, it was actually pretty awesome here. So we're gonna finish it up. Thanks for watching.